Hey folks, today we are putting in the vapor barrier in the crawl space. Decided to do this before we put in any more floor joists, just obviously it's a lot easier to get access to it. Wasn't sure if we should do it before or after, because if we do it before then we're walking on it while we hang the floor joists. If we do it after, then it's going to be a lot harder to do with the floor joists in place. So I think probably what we'll do is we'll put the perimeter part that goes on the walls in now, and then put the floor joists down, and then do the floor, which will be relatively easy. So what we've got here is got 200-foot rolls of this vapor barrier. This says 10 mil, which is going on the walls, and we've got a roll of 12 mil that's going to go on the floor. And what you do is you apply this two-sided butyl tape to the wall where the top edge of the vapor barrier is going to go, and then you stick the barrier to the wall. You roll the tape on really well, and then you stick the vapor barrier onto the tape and trim it around the corners, and then seal all the seams with this 4-inch seam tape. And then finally permanently attach it to the wall with screws. We're using these, just 1¼ inch Tapcon masonry screws, and we're putting those through a piece of PVC molding that seemed to do a good job as a termination bar between the vapor barrier and the wall. The reason I chose this stuff is because it's about 25 cents a foot, so the price was right. And it's just 3/4 of an inch by 1/4 inch PVC, and it seems to be doing the job. So we've got about half the room done on the walls. Finish up the other half tomorrow, and then we'll put down the floor barrier and the seams between the floor sheet and what's on the walls will get taped with that seam tape. So it'll be a continuous vapor barrier and throughout the whole room, and it's sealed. It's sealed at the seams, sealed at the wall, so it's going to be hard for anything to squeak through and get into the house. So this will block water vapor that comes off the dirt. It'll block radon to some degree, if there is any, methane. Most anything that comes up should get blocked by this, and we're actually going to have some negative pressure in the crawl space using a small fan. So anything that sneaks through will be exhausted out to the outside. So that's where we are. Stay tuned, and we'll show you the finished product in a couple of days. See ya.